Welcome to a short series of insight interviews for the 14th Canberra International Film Festival. I have here with me the director Simon Weaving, and I'm Sarwat Makbool. We will be taking a closer look at some of the films that are included in this festival. And the film that we are going to talk about now is called The Housemaid. It's a Korean film. So is it another one of the Korean horror films?
No, not really. It's quite an extraordinary film, though. It's really a lush, exotic, and quite sexy look at the politics of a wealthy household. It's a rich, very wealthy, rich Korean man and his pregnant wife. She's very heavily pregnant. And they employ a young girl to be their junior housemaid to look after their young daughter. And they already have a senior housemaid in their staff. So you've got all these wonderful dynamics, the upstairs, downstairs politics, the jealousies between the junior housemaid and the senior housemaid who's been there with the family for a long time. You've got the wife's mother is also, in the picture. So you've got mother-in-law politics. And this poor young housemaid really falls victim to all of these politics that are going on in the household and has an affair with the master of the house, which she can't really control or have anything to do about. So very sexy look at the politics of wealthy families and servitude, I guess.
So it's a classic theme. So do we get to see a lot of exotic sets and dresses and performances?
Yeah, it's a great question. In fact, this is the most expensive set ever made in South Korean film history. Obviously, they're recreating a very wealthy house. Quite an extraordinary set. So it looks stunning, this piece. Visually, really beautiful, very moody, almost gothic and melodramatic in some places. And although you said at the beginning, does it go to sort of crazy South Korean ghost stories? Well, it's got quite an unusual ending. I'm not going to say what it is, but it does take you on quite an extraordinary journey, this film. So
it's a classic movie, but in a contemporary Korean setting. So are the Australian audience going to relate with this?
Yes, very much. I think it's definitely in contemporary times. I should mention it's actually a remake of a 1960s Korean film, but remade with a very, very contemporary twist. So, look, I love this film, and I'm sure a lot of people will. So,
thank you, Simon. Do check out our other insight interviews for the 14th Canberra International Film Festival. I'm Sarwat Makbool. Thank you so much.